Hey everyone, this is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today we're taking a look at the second part of the subscription service 5.0 shipment number 2. This is figure number 4, and that is going to be the Double Pretender Megatron. Now, right off the bat, this is the Grand Maximus Pretender shell, so if you guys have been wanting, just the Pretender shell for Grand Maximus, this would have been your chance to at least get it in one form, if not the original. So, I mean, if you guys don't want the Pretender shell to be Megatron, I'm sure you guys are good at customizing. So, but, I'm perfectly happy with this being Megatron. I don't have a Grand Maximus. I don't plan on forking out that kind of cash for one. The last time I seen one was about $4,000 or something like that. And yeah, no, not happening. Anyways, on to this guy. Very much, emulates the paint job of Megatron. You got the black out here, the red on the inside of the shins there. All this red and black all over, silver and the white. More of a Marvel Comics look to the head, as far as, just the way they've done the colors. Articulation is simple, it's just up and down at the shoulder. For some reason my white balance is going crazy. I don't know why. Let's try to get this fixed. It's a little bit better. And as far as his weapons go, he was shown with the original kind of Fort Max style weapons, but this time around we've got the Sentinel Prime Astro Train rifle. So I'm fine with that. And the sword is the exact same as the one for the Voyager Laser Prime mold. So again, some people were a little bit disappointed. I don't really mind at all. It actually looks a little bit better with this sword because the other one was like really stumpy. Anyways, real quick before we go any further, let's take a look at the bio card. So there is Megatron and Spacewarp shell. Really high stats compared to Prime, so that's pretty interesting that even his intelligence is 10 plus, whereas Prime's is only a 9, so I mean a lot of these are 10 plus. But there is his bio, if you want to read that. So let's go ahead and bring him in and literally crack open his shell. And inside here we've got Megatron and Spacewarp in this weird little pose. Now this is one of the ways that Jesse Wittenrich, he's one of the, he worked with Fun Pubs, so this is how he showed, one of the ways he showed how to get it all in there. So we got Spacewarp here. Now let's go ahead and focus on her real quick. Now she is supposed to emulate the old 2003 character that she was supposed to be using the Armada Jetfire mold. She was supposed to, like I said, be released in 2003 under the Universe line, and she had all the same minicons that Astro Train would later have as far as the molds go. But again, she wasn't released, so you see a lot of the colors that will be soon it would have been soon adopted by Astro Train, especially in her shuttle mode. So there we go. So you get that same grid pattern, the big Decepticon logo. I really dig how this looks, and here she is with Cybax and Payload. So you got all those. And in her weapon form, just fold those back and flip out her hand. And I can flip these arms back just so you don't damage any paint on the forearms, which I really do like this paint. It's not quite your normal purple. It's more of a grape, kind of wine, not really a wine, just like a really bright grape purple. And it really pops. So she looks really good. As for Megatron, you do get this little add-on piece. Now this emulates his old G1 toy blaster, but he cannot hold it. These are just to clip onto the chest. And to get him into robot mode, Here we just straighten everything out, make sure it's all clicked together. And there he is. He's basically the G2 unreleased hero Megatron. You know, the ones that had the little, you know, air bladder darts, you know, missiles that would launch, kind of like that Combat Hero Prime. There was that one, there was a hero Megatron, but it was in the UK called Arch Force. So it was that big purple and blue Megatron. I really do kind of like this. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to get a opaque or solid color of the G2, but I didn't mind the one that the club did. I plan on getting that because the hologram, you know, just it works as a hologram. It's palm size, so it works. You do have the G2 Decepticon logo there on the chest with the little lightning bolts. I actually really dig that, but it is a shame because Prime has the G1 logo. So it kind of breaks things up. I'm sure we can take one of the stickers that they released and slap it on Prime. You do get this really nice glossy white. It does have some black paint on his face. And those red eyes. Looks really good. You get these green tiger stripes, and then you got MTGN 95. Gee, I wonder what that means. Yeah, you know, you guys should know that was sarcasm. So, anyways, getting him into tank mode. Actually, let's just show him off here with Spacewarp. I can wield her as a target master. Bring these back. Get this shell out of here. So yeah, there he is, using her as a gun. Can also give him the rifle from the Pretender shell. Let's go ahead and put her on his forearm. And we can also give him this giant sword. Why not? So you can do that, or even better, with it being such a huge sword, you can have it like dragging behind him. Just like some berserker type soldiers would drag their swords behind them as they walk onto the battlefield. I don't know, it's something. It's display options, so. Articulation's all the same, you know, swivel at the head, ball jointed elbows and shoulders, nothing to the waist, ball joint hips, and hinge knees. And then his feet just flap up and down. So go ahead and transforming him, just straighten these all out, flatten down the feet. Bring down that cannon arm, rotate it about 90 degrees. So on this side, just whoop. Get this all straightened out. And there is Megatron in the tank mode. Not a bad little tank. I mean, it certainly works for Megatron. Put Spacewarp up here. You can even take the rifle and use it as an even bigger cannon in tank mode. If you do have that option. Again, he's got a load of options that you can utilize. I wonder if I'll have to find a version of Chop Shop that could work in that place. Would have been nice if this could have clipped on here, just or at least on like that, or even over like that. That would have been really cool. Could have clipped onto there, and you have these little extra missiles here on the side. Anyways, let's go ahead and get him back. I mean, the transformation on this is still really fun. It's my third version of the mold, so. And like I said, I do plan on getting the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover set. I do actually want to get them all so I can have the Bats and Marissa Fairborn with Afterbreaker or Afterburner, and then Hot Rod and RC. yeah, all together with the shell and Spacewarp, he looks really good. Be nice to put these guys together on the shelf, just like this. And then bring in Prime here so you can see them together. I actually plan on doing it like this, so you can have them all together. So it all fits. But like I said, I really do enjoy these guys together. Really great shipment idea, because we weren't really expecting both Pretenders at the same time. Some people, well, I say some. From what I know, the people I talked to, we were thinking maybe a Pretender and another limb or body piece for the combiner. But this is just a this is just a nice little surprise to get both of them. So, really happy about that. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a like. Let me know what you think of these guys. Also, be sure to check out the links down in the description: Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, be sure to check out Stasis Lock. The link to that is down below for bricks on the dollar. Part of the Pool Table Network every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, be sure to check out the Cybercast every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on G1 Hexatron's channel. Again, that is down in the description. Other than that, I'll see you guys all next time. Hope you guys enjoyed.